What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another Server Saturday. I'm over here at Spawn because I have a couple of announcements for the server that I want to go through. As of yesterday, there's actually a bunch of new items in the shops, or rather in the badge chests over here. People pointed out that I did not have harpoons or crossbows in the shops, so we've added a rare item called Good Point, Split Shot, and Crossfire. I've also realized after making these items, Infinity only works on bows, not crossbows. So that's going to be a little fun enchant for both of us here. And over on the legendary side, we have the Trident of Neptune. We have Warpwood Barrage, Stormforged Jorts of the Wicked, because we only had one pair of legendary pants outside of the artifact one. Ed Sheeran, because a lot of people were asking for a legendary set of shears, so why not just throw Unbreaking 10 and Silk Touch for no reason, Silk Touch 10 even for no reason. And Sharpness 10 and Knockback 3 both actually work on it, so if you want to use it as a sword or anything like that, it does about 6 to 7-ish hearts of damage. So it's not bad. It's like on par with what, iron? Yeah, it's about an iron sword at this point. And then over on the artifact side, which we already have someone on the server who was lucky enough to get this, is the Golden Trident, which has Riptide 10 on it, and I'll show you guys how cool that is in a little bit. I'm gonna be starting to add little memorial areas inside of these little zones right here. First of which was N7 Monday last night on yesterday's stream, which was New Year's Eve. We are now on the 1st of January 1st of 2022. He bought everybody on the server that was online last night 10 legend badges. Everybody on the server got them. And then Rai, of course, we have to memorialize as being our first Elder rank, and living proof that you should always lock your chests. And biggest Minecraft fan I know, so put him over here on there too. I'm also going to be trying to update the warps that are here too, so I've added XP farm. There's the auction house. The casino is here as well. That'll be featured on a different server Saturday. And real quick, just before I get ahead of myself and actually into the episode, I just want to show you guys what Riptide 10 looks like. So for people that don't know, Riptide can only be used in water or rain. So I can't throw this right now. I can only just attack with it. But if I'm in water, then you can throw it. And instead of actually throwing it, though, you throw yourself. And with Riptide 10, it's pretty violent. And if you're in water and you look up, it's pretty intense. And so it's a great way to travel. If you have an elytra, it's a great way to launch into the sky and start flying away. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to get a Golden Trident, it is a lot of fun. So anyways, let's go check out our first build. So we're going to be checking up on the Knights and Dragons right now, because we're still in the early days of the server, so I want to give people kind of enough time to submit their builds through the Server Saturday plugin, which I explained how to use last episode, which has been fixed since. So by all means, start using it, submit your stuff so I can start looking at your guys' builds. And if you do come across any issues, please let me and Bruce or Musician 101 on the Discord know. Bruce is our developer for that plugin, and so he should be aware of any issues with it. And do not hesitate to do that, because we want to make sure that everything's working. So the Knights I've went over on the episode before the server went live. So you guys saw that the fort that they started with was kind of like a rundown fort, and just like how we do with every season, we want the house to kind of rebuild their area. So The knights have an area to rebuild, and then so do the dragons, which we'll check out later. Looks like their bulletin board here has gotten pretty extensive. They got a lot of the same stuff. There's also a warp here called Wizardry. Enchant table, lapis, anvil, all free. Nice. And then Knight's Build, which I think is the huge one. Across the way. Excuse me while I cough into the microphone. I still am battling this cough. I don't know if it's allergies or a witch cursed me, but it's been like a month and I can't get rid of it. This big old tower over here, we're going to ignore for this episode. It is on Knight's territory, but it's Blue Sandwiches build, and I don't think it's finished yet, and I think he's probably going to submit that as his own personal build, but he's been working on this for a while now, and it's pretty crazy. Yeah, how about before we get in there, let's go check out this build over here, which also huge PSA. I'm going to put this at the very beginning, probably on text on the screen at this point. Please label your builds. Like, please put signs out here like Phoenix, so now I know that this is Phoenix's. I would appreciate actually the full name of your username. Just be like, built by so and so. You could just put it tastefully somewhere on the build, just somewhere so I can see it. That way I can give proper credit to the people who built it. Phoenix was the person who built the fortress for me before the server started, so he was the one that did that. And it looks like he hasn't quite finished this, so you know what, I'm gonna let him keep working on this. But the outside's looking good so far. I like that he already has a bee somewhere around here. Where'd he go? Oh, right there. Okay. It also looks like they're continuing the wall. Dang, that's gonna be a big wall. Might be better to start like looping it back around this way so you wouldn't have to like deal with all this dirt over here, but hey, it's not my project. They got a portal over there. There is supposed to be a mine over here. I don't know if anybody's taken advantage of it or not. But yeah, through here, Phoenix, I know, started a little area for the knights to have like a mine. Yeah, I think it was just too well hidden. I don't think anybody has really seen that. Yeah, even down here, you can see there's like little support beams already. But let's fly over to the main castle bit here, where you can see a stable out in the front. And my other account that I play on, my non-admin account, he's actually a knight. So I kind of made it a point to kind of revitalize this one because I saw a lot of people ignoring the main fort and starting an incredible build across the way, which I think is probably going to have to be an episode on its own because it's so big. So we'll do that later. And this cool little knight statue here, which, are these fully oxidized yet? No, they waxed them. Okay, so you can wax it mid-stage. I didn't know that. Blue actually built this the night after we started working on the fortress here. I'm gonna have to claim these pre-rewards because I keep getting take that and that. Yeah, for people that don't know, you get Playtime Rewards. So if you're on the server or whatever, I think I got 2 Mongoose badges for my daily because I haven't claimed it in 2 days. You can just claim them, and all you have to do is just type in pre-rewards or P-rewards. Sorry, not pre-rewards. P-rewards, and then you just click on it to claim, like it says right here. So yeah, Blue built this thing, this little statue here, which I think looks awesome. I was so shocked to come back online and see this thing, and then someone found a dragon head, put it over here, and I threw a lever onto it to make it talk, which I always thought was kind of a neat feature that Mojang put into it. And walking in, we got, what is that, like a little prison, little cell right here, so we can display someone. Maybe we should throw like an armor stand or something in there. And corridors that go around. I don't think we've done anything with the insides of these yet. Wandering trader. Scared me. Got a disposal sign. And so my contribution to this, outside of just like kind of leading the charge and getting everybody like together to start building it was just the center one here, and kind of planning out like the layout and where buildings are and what they should be. This was meant to be kind of a warp room. I don't know who put this center one in here, but I'm probably gonna whoever did put this here, I'm probably gonna remove it because I want to put like, well, I don't know if that's going to work or not. I don't want to plan anything right now during Service Saturday, but I want to put like warps around the outside of the room. And I feel like a middle pillar is going to block the view and make it feel a little cramped in here. Hello, bee. I love the bees in Minecraft. They're such a good addition. But as you walk in on the left here, there is a boarding house. It looks like Praetorian was the one that built it. Hi, I suck at building roofs, so if you think you can just try better, feel free to do so. Stairs are in the chest behind here. I think this roof is perfectly fine. This is perfectly acceptable as a Minecraft roof, you know? Not everything needs to be elite tier. I think that if it's passable and you're happy with it, that's all that's needed. But yeah, this is supposed to be like a tavern on the bottom floor and then like a boarding house on the top. So if we didn't even need to, we got pressure plates there. Walking in, we have tables, a little bar area with a bunch of bread and beer, which looks great. Oh, that is very gross. I think that's supposed to be moldy bread. We got a fire off on the corner, which is nice. I love the idea of lightning rods with candles on top. That's such a good idea. Holy cow. Which I still don't know the purpose of lightning rods just yet. I'm personally still learning all the new stuff since like 1.16. Even some stuff in 1.16 I'm not even 100% sure about. Took a big break from block game or paying attention to it like to a T, you know. And then we just got a bunch of beds up here because it's a tavern, and if you're drunk, you just need a place to pass out. We got a bunch of barrels for storage. Pretty cool. I like it. I also really like the railings being trapdoors. That's a good idea. Nice and thin and different than just fences, you know. We have the two towers on either side, which I'm not sure if we can even access right now. I think, yeah, they boarded this one up. This is, I guess, still a work in progress, at least on the outside. I know the inside here is pretty much done. And then we have the Enchantress Room, or Enchanter Room? Enchantress House, yeah. Which Stoic Thorn built, which I love this thing. This is so good. I love the floating candles. I love that you can even float candles now in Minecraft, which, holy cow, when I was building Hogwarts, don't know if you guys know this, but I built Hogwarts a long time ago. I never finished it. But floating candles would have been really, really helpful during that point. I was trying to get creative with like editing in torches so they'd float. But I love these like little, I don't know, gemstones or like magical crystal sort of thing. I don't know what to call them. Sources of magic. I also love the inside. I love everything about this. This place, I really like the feel inside of this. It just seems like every building is its own thing, and it's not just one big cohesive like theme. Like everything, you know that what build this is, you know. Unlike mine that I built here, I forgot that I did this building too, but I might redo it because my building mojo wasn't in tune that day, so it was hard for me to come up with anything. Anyways, the upper floor here is actually where the enchanting table is, with a bunch of books. I like the layout of them too. It's the non-traditional, but looks like you'd still get 30 levels out of it. An ender chest in here. And a couple of chests, I would assume probably to store, yeah, lapis and books and stuff, which is great. So that's available to the community. So this was supposed to be, this is the one I did. This is supposed to be some sort of like food place where you can go and like grab food. I think we listed a KFC, but I was just having a hard time with it, and I couldn't really think of like anything outside of just like my normal building techniques and stuff. So I'm not super pleased with it. I think it's fine. But I might come back and revisit this build because I think I can do better. It's just working in such a small area is a little different for me. So I wanted to make use of like different materials and stuff like that, but maybe I chose too many. Maybe I should have simplified it a little bit more. I don't know. But yeah, this is supposed to be a food place. I haven't come back in here and added like head database things for like food or a chest full of food or anything like that. So maybe I'll do that at some point. Big old fountain here. I don't know. The lanterns on top of like stone brick walls. I just think it looks nice. I want more lighting options in the game. So when I saw that there was candles and there's so many variations of candles, I fell in love with them. And then this is a bank, which I don't know if you guys know. It's very dangerous. Actually, I should probably replace this. Very dangerous to dig right here because there is a hole that goes down to the build level. So I'm just going to fill that back up and replace that. Rai was testing or wanted to get the advancement for falling from build height, and he decided to do it literally the block in front of the bank here. But this is a bank that was built by, I believe Blue built this one. Blue built this one and the armory over there. But Table brought up the idea that it should be like the goblins in Harry Potter. So we put an armor stand here that just says "Key, please," just like in the movies. So you can come in here and grab your materials and stuff like that. This is also the back door into here. So it's like a little locked room, which is very cool. And buttons above. Close that door. And speaking of Table is in charge of the potion shop. So this is his little potion shop here, which he initially was going to do a big potion bottle and decided it was just going to be too big. But although it did look good, I do actually appreciate his attempt at making a different floor. However, there is like no counters, no nothing, but there is a place to at least make brewing stands. I think maybe having a water source in here would have been good too. Maybe this was filled with bottles or something like that, but still, I feel like this place looks a bit nicer than my little food place over there. So good job, Table. Our supplies are still here and all of our beds. From when we were working on things, we should probably find a place for that. I knew we were talking about doing a jail or like a dungeon or something underneath this whole area. So maybe they can go down there. I'm not sure. Maybe we can carve out an area up on the top floor of the tavern, put it up there. And then the armory shop here, which I love the window displays and everything like that, was built by Blue. Blue did a lot here in the Knights area, which I like walking into a shop and just immediately seeing like stuff that they're selling in like display cases. And then a clever use of head database, which, by the way, I'm noticing a lot of people don't know. You can just do /HDB head database, hit enter, and then there's 41,000 heads that you can choose from for decoration purposes. I also like how there's a bunch of custom server heads. We didn't customize any of this. This just comes with a plugin because I think a lot of them are the developers. Yeah, see. And so, yeah, inside of here, you just have like a bunch of armory related things. We have some arrows, a bow, got grindstone, stone cutter. Oh, good job, Kearney. These armor stands got pushed out. I don't know how or why. But yeah, they need to be pushed back in. They're supposed to look like this, or they kind of look like they're in shelves, you know? ready for display. I don't know what happened to them, but like the one right here got pushed out into the middle and the other two got pushed out. But this is a great build and I really like it. So anyways, that's kind of where the knights are at right now. If I fly up, you'll see that there's not too much going on around the outside just yet. I mean, there's a southern base over there, but I'm not quite sure what's going on with that, so I don't want to check it out just yet. Oh man, you are dangerously close to the edge here, bud. Obviously I had to do that. And then, like I said, there's also a giant build right across the way here that's being worked on by a lot of people, which Alto Viaduct, which we will visit at another date. But right now, we need to go visit the knights, or we need to go visit the dragons. So over at the dragons, we're still greeted here at the little teleportation center, which, by the way, you guys are more than welcome to change these warps as well. There are certain ranks that can delete warps and move them. As long as they're still spelled correctly and they get placed in the area that is safe for people to teleport to, it's perfectly fine. I think we need to do that with the knights. We need to move it actually into the base outside of the temporary camp right there. And dragons, by all means, if you want to move yours, go for it. Anyways, you're greeted by a pretty large tower almost immediately. And you'll notice that the sidewalks also have their own design now, which goes through the entire build. That's all lit up by sea lanterns. They got a tiny little warp board here, which is really nice and compact. So we'll just start, I guess, with the tower right here. I know Sad Panda was one of the main builders on this, but I think there was two other people. I think Textureless Man was one, and maybe another one. I'm not quite sure what the tower is for just yet. It's very impressive, and it definitely stands out. And boy, it would have taken a long time. But teleporting up to the top floor here, we can see we have an enchanting table with a beacon going right through it. I didn't know that was actually something you could do. And at least a roof now, which it didn't have the last time I was here. So some progress is being made. And that is trippy going back down. Right next to the tower, I think, is actually a building that was built here by Tana. Yeah, the community area where they're storing all of their community materials. And yeah, there's still a bed over here. One singular bed. I like the line of tools and helpful things. I should probably connect this road maybe back down into the main one. See, I mean, that way it doesn't look like you have to walk all the way back around. I know no one does because it's Minecraft. You just walk over it. And then over here is a castle that's built by Angie. I know that because she, is a veteran Camp Mongoose player, and she labels her builds. So thank you very much, Angie. This is a very cool castle. I like the color design. The crimson slabs is such a perfect block for dragons. It's just a very nice purple. I would assume, making an assumption here, that this is supposed to be kind of like a community area that just has like a bunch of nice little hangout areas, and a war room. But, you can hang out at the war room, if that's what you're into. Blacksmith, crafting room. Okay. Barracks. Okay. Library. All right. I don't know if she's labeling these so other people know what's going there and they can help. Random room, ideas welcome. Or she's doing it for her own sake, so she doesn't forget. Pantry, and I assume kitchens. Okay. Do we have a dining room anywhere? Where are you going to eat your food? Is this it? Mess hall. Okay, there it is. See? I'm thinking of things. Bunks. All right. Blue beds are interesting. I would assume that they would have been purple. Just because, dragons. But, I mean, I like the blue beds. The other thing that I'm learning too, a lot of people are running different texture packs that change each item. So like those blue beds could probably look completely different. And like candles and stuff like that. Now that there's like 8 colors of those, each one of those can be a different style. Castle Apothecary. Master bedroom. It's locked by Angie. Sorry, didn't mean to open it. So yeah, it looks like she's still working on this. I don't know if she got pulled away to a different project or not, or if she just hasn't had time to work on it. But I love the braziers up here on the top. Those are very cool. That's an interesting design. Is that, yeah, it's a player head. That is cool. I haven't thought about using player heads like that. Like just looking for building blocks that look similar to another block, you know? Let's see. What's over here? I think these are both buildings that were here initially. Looks like this one hasn't been claimed or messed with just yet. And over here. Okay, this one's being worked on a little bit. Ooh, this is I like the variation of blocks here. The very bright blue carpet down there. Award-winning fish. Oh, it's a Gyarados and a pygmy whale. I like the little collection of them. That's pretty cool. Ooh, yeah. So this, you know, let me go around the outside and we'll get to the center because there's more stuff in the center than just the cool dragon head over there. I love the revamped little area here for like meetings and stuff and a big old fire pit. I don't know what this building is. Hello. Those are windows. That's not a door. This is the warp room, the original warp room here. Only has a couple of stuff in it. Doesn't seem like it's being taken advantage of just yet. Idea A. Okay, so this is maybe an example of like maybe they're trying to work out some designs here. But this is very, man, there's the deep slate and what is it? Is this just all deep slate? Polished blackstone. Yeah, so deep slate, blackstone, and nether bricks. That's such a cool combo. Looks great. I think the crimson slabs might, can you get slabs of nether bricks? I think you can, right? I can look it up, but you know, it's better to just guess and then you guys tell me in the comments and be like, oh, of course, Dwight, you can get nether brick slabs. But this whole design here with the blackstone pillars and stuff on the outside, that's so cool. Idea B. Okay. Okay, I get what you're saying here. I mean, I think all of these can coexist in the same area, you know? Because it kind of has like the same feel because it has like the pillars on the outside and it's built similarly. I can't talk today. Just as Endstone. I think Endstone works too. And then there's this big building, which, ooh, spooky. Oh, it's the soul lanterns. I've learned about soul lanterns too. Yeah, the boarding house. So it was another one that was kind of already built here. Ugh. It's so spooky, man. Bunch of beds up here for people. I'm sorry, sir. Are you trying to leave? Those are part of the illumination mod, I think, is what people were telling me. That comes with our mod pack. So if you like spooky stuff like that, by all means, check out the mod pack. Which, by the way, I've changed my shaders over to, because I get asked this all the time. Shaders, I moved over to complementary, which I feel like really is more natural for vanilla, where the Silders ones I was using were okay during the daytime, but like indoors just all looked super warm and bloomy and just didn't look all that great. So yeah, I came over here one day and just saw that someone built this like crane with that's pulling like a dragon head skull out of the pit here, which, holy cow, is this such a cool idea. I love this. This is amazing. I don't think anybody put any signs here. I don't know who built this, but good on you. I don't expect everything, especially in the community builds, to be labeled, because then you just have like signs everywhere. But you know, maybe like a little oh, these are stairs, bricks, like, you know, a little thing like right here. Put a sign here that says who built this, you know, something easy like that. Feel free to get rid of those too. I'm not going to be offended if you guys don't want those there. They got double beacons down there, which that's looking kind of creepy. That might be a video on its own down there to go explore that. But over, I believe it's over here that you get down to this area naturally. Yeah, over this way. There's a bunch of signs too. Haunted Woods. Dragon's Castle and Haunted Woods, something like that. By Smokeweed. I think Blue was telling me about the castle, but if it's away from the main community area, then I'm gonna cover it in a different video. So Thevald here, he's been doing a lot of just crazy stuff over in the Dragons, which has been incredible to watch him kind of just like slowly work his way through building things. And I love how he redid this tunnel, and it just kind of looks like a dragon breathed fire through the side of a mountain, and it just looks all charred and stuff like that. And people just made it into a home. And he brought back like the little rooms that we used to give people too, so people can claim rooms. So here's Panda's Palace. Wow, Panda's Palace. Ooh la la! Look at me. I feel like I'm in a palace. Good job, Panda. I like the green bed. I like the green with moss and everything. Got another available one over here. Available. Yeah, so I assume all of these are probably just ready. And I assume that he only did it like this because he didn't know how big people would want it. But I'm going to make the assumption you could probably make it bigger if you need it. So Panda, I don't know if you need to expand on your palace here. Although it's very cozy, you know. Walk on out of here. I think these are his building materials. Yeah. Anyways, he's continuing this like design going down. So it looks like these are probably scaffolding, which, by the way, the scaffolding is such a cool addition to Minecraft, and it's such like a pain to use at the same time. But I like seeing the scaffolding actually being used as like scaffolding. Man, they have so many signs. Look at all these ideas. Holy cow. That's amazing. That gets me so jazzed. I can't wait to see how much of that actually gets made. Is this like legitimately looks like a construction site? This is crazy. Oh my god, there's so much more. This is the first time I've ever been down here. Example. These are just examples? Oh my god, look at this. This is amazing. Look at their little in portal. Their fake in portal. That's great. That looks really good. Holy cow. And then we got like a little upstairs right here. Like a loft. I love the purple candles on the lightning rods. Which, how tall are lightning rods? I thought, oh man. Oh wait. Maybe the ones I saw were two put upside down to each other. Oh, that's a cool idea. Huh. This is great. I don't know how many people are working on this. I know for sure Thevald's working on this because this has the same building style written all over it. Crystal Caverns. Man, they are organized. Mystic Grove. Very cool. I cannot wait to see what else the dragons are going to do. So I'm going to end this video because it looks like we're at the bottom here of what's actually being built. But thanks everybody for watching. If you guys enjoy these Server Saturday videos, or if you want to be a part of this incredible server that we have going, visit campmongoose.com. All the information about the servers on there. It is an open whitelist. All you need is a Java version of Minecraft and vanilla 1.18.1, and you can come and play on the server and join in on the festivities and be a part of like the crazy New Year's Eve event that we threw, which if you haven't seen, the VOD's up on my Twitch channel, and you can just go watch that. It's like a 7-hour stream, but you can thumb through it if you want to. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Thanks again for watching, and I gotta go get ready for today's live stream because we're streaming every Saturday. So I'll see you guys there. Bye bye.